Hey everyone, and welcome to the Deep Dive.
It's great to be here.
Today we're diving into all the potential health benefits of saunas. You know those hot boxes everyone's been talking about? We know they're good for relaxing, but
Yeah.
we're going deeper today.
Right.
We're going beyond relaxation
Yeah.
and talking about science-backed benefits. Are you ready to feel the heat?
I am.
Let's dive in. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future deep dives.
There's so much research out there about how saunas impact the body, from your heart to your
I
brain.
know. And that's what I wanted to start with, hearts. Saunas seem to be really good for your heart. Get this. Finnish men who use the sauna 4 to 7 times a week have a 63% lower risk of sudden cardiac death. 63%.
Wow.
That's wild, right?
That's huge. It's a significant finding for sure. And there's a physiological reason behind it. The heat from a sauna mimics moderate exercise, your heart rate increases, your blood vessels expand, all leading to better circulation and stronger cardiovascular function.
So it's like a passive cardio workout.
It is a great way to put it. And the benefits extend beyond just reducing the risk of sudden cardiac death. Studies show that regular sauna use can improve symptoms for people with heart failure. It can also improve blood flow to the heart muscle in people with coronary artery disease. And get this, it can even increase walking endurance for those with peripheral artery disease.
Wow. So you're telling me that just sitting in a hot room can do all of that?
It can.
I've also read that saunas can impact cholesterol levels. Is that right?
Yes, there's growing evidence that sauna use can lead to an improvement in cholesterol, which is great for heart health.
That's amazing. Now, I know there are different types of saunas. Can you break down the difference between a traditional and infrared sauna?
Of course. Traditional saunas, like the Finnish ones we mentioned, use dry heat, usually between 176 and 212 degrees Fahrenheit. They often involve pouring water on hot rocks to increase the humidity. Infrared saunas use infrared light to heat the body directly. This allows for lower temperatures, typically between 122 and 149 degrees.
So infrared saunas are a bit gentler then.
Generally speaking, yes. Both types seem to have similar benefits, though, and research is ongoing.
Okay, so we know saunas are good for the heart, but wait, there's more.
Oh, yeah. Definitely more. Saunas offer a whole range of surprising benefits.
Like what? Give me the good news.
Well, for starters, there's promising research linking regular sauna use to a lower risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Remember that study we talked about with the Finnish men?
Yep.
The same one shows that those who use the sauna frequently had a much lower risk of developing these conditions.
That's incredible. So not only are saunas potentially life-saving for your heart, they might also be protecting your brain long-term. Amazing. But how? What's the connection?
Well, one theory is that saunas boost the production of something called heat shock proteins in the brain. These proteins are like tiny repair crews in your cells. They help protect your cells from damage. And it seems saunas may be boosting their production, which could protect against cognitive decline.
So saunas are like a cellular workout for your brain.
Pretty much.
Who knew?
It's pretty incredible. And speaking of workouts, think about those sore muscles after the gym. Well, saunas can help with that too. The heat helps release a substance called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF for short. BDNF is like a fertilizer for your brain cells. It not only helps repair muscles after a workout, but also plays a role in protecting against cognitive decline, which we just talked about. It's pretty powerful stuff.
Okay, that's 2 wins for BDNF already. And saunas encourage your body to produce more of it. Sign me up. Is this why so many athletes swear by saunas?
It's definitely a contributing factor, but the benefits go beyond muscle recovery. Saunas can also ease joint pain and improve range of motion. Studies have shown improvements for folks with conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, fibromyalgia, and even lower back pain.
So for anyone struggling with chronic pain, a sauna might be a good option.
It's certainly worth exploring. There's an anecdote from one study I came across that really highlights this. People with chronic pain who use saunas regularly reported a much better quality of life.
So not only were they experiencing less pain, but they felt better in general.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. You know, with all these potential benefits you've mentioned, it almost sounds too good to be true. I bet some of our listeners are wondering about the safety of all this heat exposure.
You're right. It's important to remember that research is ongoing. And there are some precautions to keep in mind. Saunas are generally considered safe for most people when used correctly, but there are some exceptions.
Yeah, okay, let's talk safety. Are there any groups of people who should avoid saunas altogether?
Yes, people who have recently had a heart attack or stroke. Those with certain heart conditions like severe aortic stenosis or advanced heart failure. And pregnant women should avoid saunas. It's always a good idea to chat with your doctor if you have any concerns about whether sauna use is right for you.
Good advice. What about male fertility? I've heard saunas can impact sperm count. Is that true?
That's true. There's evidence suggesting that frequent sauna use can temporarily lower sperm production. However, this effect seems to be reversible once sauna use is stopped. So, for men trying to conceive, it might be wise to limit sauna sessions or talk to their doctor.
So moderation is key, as with most things in life. Now let's tackle the weight loss question. Can sweating it out in a sauna really help shed those extra pounds? I know a lot of people are curious about this.
Well, it's not that straightforward. Sauna use does lead to some weight loss, but it's mostly water weight through sweating. This type of weight loss is temporary and will come back once you rehydrate.
So no magic bullet for weight loss then?
Not from saunas alone, no. However, there is a theory that the increased body temperature from sauna use might boost metabolism and calorie burn, similar to what happens in hot yoga.
Interesting. So while saunas shouldn't be relied upon as a primary weight loss strategy, they could potentially play a supporting role.
Exactly. More research is needed in this area, but it's certainly an intriguing possibility.
All right, so let's say someone listening is interested in trying out a sauna after hearing all these amazing benefits. What advice would you give them for getting started?
The most important thing is to listen to your body and start slowly. Begin with shorter sessions, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and gradually increase the duration as you get more comfortable.
Okay, so no jumping into a 20-minute sauna session on your first try.
Exactly.
Got it. What else?
Hydration is key. Drink plenty of water before, during, and after your sauna session. Remember, you're going to be sweating a lot.
Right. And I guess choosing the right type of sauna is important too. We talked about traditional and infrared, but there are also steam rooms. Are there any key differences to consider?
That's right. Traditional saunas offer a dry heat experience, while steam rooms are more humid. Infrared saunas are a good option for those who prefer lower temperatures. Ultimately, the best type of sauna for you comes down to personal preference.
So experiment and see what feels best. And what about sauna etiquette? Are there any unspoken rules people should know about?
Definitely. It's considered good etiquette to shower before entering the sauna. This helps keep the space clean for everyone. As for attire, it depends on the specific sauna facility. Some are clothing optional, while others require jumpsuits or towels. It's always best to check the rules beforehand.
That makes sense. And is it generally a quiet, meditative atmosphere?
Yes, most saunas are intended to be relaxing and peaceful spaces. Loud conversations and disruptive behavior are generally frowned upon.
Okay, good to know. So, to recap, start slow, hydrate, choose the right sauna, be mindful of etiquette, and most importantly, relax and enjoy the experience. What a great way to take care of yourself.
Exactly. And remember, while we've covered a lot of ground today, this is just a glimpse into the world of saunas. There's always more to learn and discover.
That's true. And we're just getting started. Join us in part 2 of this deep dive, where we'll continue exploring the fascinating world of saunas and their potential health benefits. We'll be back after a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the deep dive.
We're ready to keep uncovering these sauna benefits.
As we explore this further, it's clear saunas offer way more than just relaxation and muscle recovery.
Right. We've already talked about heart health.
Yeah.
And that research linking sauna use to a reduced risk of dementia and Alzheimer's.
Exactly. But there's still more to uncover, like pain management.
Oh, yeah.
It turns out saunas can be a powerful tool for easing all sorts of pain, not just muscle soreness.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, think back to our discussion about saunas releasing DDNF. That same substance is crucial for managing pain.
So it's like a natural painkiller.
It seems that way.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, saunas increase blood flow, which reduces inflammation and soothes pain in your joints and muscles.
Makes sense. And I've heard saunas can be helpful for people with chronic pain conditions.
Yes. Studies show that regular sauna use can reduce pain and improve quality of life for people with conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, and even chronic lower back pain.
Wow, with each benefit we uncover, I'm more and more convinced saunas are like a miracle cure-all.
Well, let's not get carried away. While the research is promising, saunas are not a replacement for medical treatment, but they can be a valuable complementary therapy.
Totally. And speaking of complementary therapies, there's another interesting area of research we should discuss, the mental health benefits of saunas.
Ah, yes. This is where things get really interesting. We often think of saunas as a way to relax and de-stress, and there's good evidence for that.
Okay, I've always loved saunas for relaxation, but are there studies showing they impact mental well-being?
Yes, there are. Research has shown that sauna use can reduce stress. ease symptoms of depression, and even improve sleep quality.
Wow, so it's like a natural mood booster.
It really does seem that way. It all comes down to the effects of the heat. When your body heats up, it releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals. They have mood-boosting and pain-relieving effects. And there's evidence that sauna use can lower cortisol levels, too. That's the stress hormone.
So you're saying saunas can help us chill out on a chemical level?
Pretty much.
I'm starting to think everyone needs a sauna.
And remember how we talked about saunas improving circulation?
Uh-huh.
Well, that improved blood flow benefits your brain, too, which can impact cognitive function and mood.
It really does seem like saunas are a win-win for the body and mind.
It does. And here's another thing. Some people report feeling more creative and having more mental clarity after a sauna session.
Really? Maybe I'll get my best podcast ideas in the sauna. Speaking of which, remember how we were discussing how saunas might help people with respiratory issues? That surprised me. I would have thought the heat and steam would trigger breathing problems.
I know, it's a common misconception. But while saunas can be tough for people with severe respiratory issues, studies have shown they can improve lung function and breathing in many cases.
That's so interesting. How does that work?
Well, the heat helps open up the airways and loosen mucus, making it easier to breathe. Think of it like natural steam inhalation.
I see. It's important to remember that saunas can help with respiratory conditions, but they're not a cure.
Right, of course. But if it helps people breathe a little easier, that's a big plus. There's even some evidence that sauna use can reduce colds and other respiratory infections.
Interesting. So maybe saunas can boost the immune system?
That's one theory. More research is needed for sure. But we can't talk about saunas without mentioning sweating. It's a big part of the sauna experience.
Definitely. And it can be intense.
Mhm.
But is there more to sweating than just feeling hot and sticky?
Oh yeah, there's more going on than you think. Sweating is your body's natural way of cooling down, but it also helps with detoxification.
Detoxification. You mean saunas can cleanse the body?
Exactly. When you sweat, your body releases toxins and impurities. It's like a natural cleanse.
That makes sense. But I know the evidence is limited on sweating out toxins.
You're right. More research is needed. But regardless, sweating is an important part of the sauna experience. It regulates body temperature. It's one of the reasons saunas can feel so invigorating.
I always feel amazing after a good sauna session. Like all the stress just melts away.
It's true. Saunas offer a unique combination of physical and mental benefits. Speaking of which, there's one last benefit we haven't discussed yet. Skin health.
Oh yeah. Our skin is our largest organ. It makes sense that it would benefit from sauna time.
Right. The heat increases blood flow to the skin, which can help nourish and revitalize it. And sweating helps cleanse pores and remove impurities, which can lead to clearer skin.
It's like a facial for your whole body. I've also heard saunas can be good for skin conditions like psoriasis.
You're right. Studies have shown that regular sauna use can reduce psoriasis symptoms.
It's amazing how much good can come from just sitting in a hot room.
I agree. And I have a feeling as research continues, we're likely to uncover even more amazing things about them. So many people swear by saunas, and it seems there are real scientific reasons for that.
You've convinced me. I'm ready to book a sauna session right now.
Yeah.
But before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I have one more question. We've talked about all these benefits, but are there any risks or downsides people should know about?
That's a great question. It's important to be aware of potential risks and take precautions.
So what should people look out for?
Well, as we said earlier, certain groups of people should avoid saunas. People with heart conditions, pregnant women, and young children. And it's always a good idea to check with your doctor before starting any new health practice.
Good point.
Oh.
What about healthy people? Are there any general safety guidelines?
Absolutely. First, staying hydrated is key. Drink plenty of water before, during, and after your sauna session. You need to replenish those fluids.
Okay, that makes sense. And don't push yourself too hard.
Right. Start with shorter sessions and gradually increase the duration.
So no sauna marathons for beginners.
Well,
Got it. What else?
it's also essential to listen to your body. If you start feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or uncomfortable, get out of the sauna right away.
Right, safety first. Anything else?
Just one more thing. Avoid alcohol before or during your sauna session.
Yeah.
Alcohol can impair your judgment and increase dehydration.
Good advice. So to sum it up, stay hydrated, listen to your body, and avoid alcohol. Got it.
Saunas offer a ton of health benefits, but they should be used responsibly and with caution.
Well said. We're going to wrap up part 2 of this sauna deep dive right here. But don't worry, we'll be back soon with part 3. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the deep dive. We're wrapping up our sauna saga today. It's amazing how many potential benefits we've uncovered. Heart health, pain management, mental well-being, skin health, even breathing. It's mind-boggling how something as simple as sitting in a hot room can be so impactful.
I know, right? It really shows the power of heat and how our bodies respond to it.
Yeah. One of the biggest takeaways for me is that our bodies are incredible. They can heal and restore themselves if we just create the right conditions. And saunas seem to do just that.
That's a great point. Saunas provide a unique environment that seems to trigger all these beneficial responses, from increased circulation and endorphin release to the production of heat shock proteins and BDNF.
It's like giving your system a tune-up. While we've been focusing on the science, I think it's important to remember the history of saunas.
Oh, absolutely. For centuries, saunas have been used all over the world for their therapeutic and social benefits.
Right. Like in Finland, saunas are a cornerstone of their culture. They're seen as a place for purification, relaxation, and connection.
Exactly. And I think that's something we can learn from, in our busy world with technology and all the distractions. It's easy to forget to slow down and disconnect. And saunas give us the space to do that.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that self-care is important. It's essential. And taking care of yourself can have a positive impact on your physical and mental health.
Exactly. So as we wrap up our sauna deep dive, I want to leave you with a question. Could incorporating saunas into your routine enhance your well-being? Could it be a key to better health, less stress, and more joy?
That's a great question. And on that note, we've reached the end of our sauna journey, at least for today. But we want to hear from you.
Head over to our social media pages. Let us know what you think about saunas. What resonated with you the most? Have you had any experiences you want to share? If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe to The Deep Dive. We'll be back with more fascinating topics. Until next time, stay curious.